Have you ever caught yourself talking to yourself? Maybe while getting ready in the morning, or perhaps when you're alone in your car driving to work. It's a moment that might feel a bit strange, but it's actually quite common. Don't worry, you're not alone. In fact, self-talk is something that almost everyone does, even if they don't always realize it. It's a universal experience that transcends cultures and backgrounds. Most people engage in self-talk, whether silently or out loud. It can happen in various situations, like when you're trying to remember a list of tasks, or when you're reflecting on a conversation you had earlier in the day. It's a natural part of being human. Self-talk helps us make sense of the world around us and our place within it. It allows us to articulate our thoughts and feelings even when there's no one else around to listen. We use self-talk to process thoughts, solve problems, and regulate our emotions. For instance, when you're working on a challenging puzzle or trying to figure out a complex problem at work, talking through the steps can help clarify your thinking. Think about it. When you're faced with a challenge, do you ever find yourself mentally rehearsing different approaches? That's self-talk in action. It's a way to prepare yourself for various outcomes and to strategize your next move. Or perhaps you've given yourself a pep talk before a big presentation. Those moments of self-encouragement can boost your confidence and help you perform better. Self-talk can be a powerful tool for motivation and self-encouragement. When you're pushing through a tough workout or trying to stay focused on a long-term goal, those positive affirmations can make a big difference. It's important to remember that self-talk is a normal and often helpful behavior. It can be a source of comfort and clarity, especially during stressful times. However, it becomes problematic when it's excessively negative and starts to impact our mental health. Negative self-talk can lead to feelings of anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem. It's crucial to be mindful of the way we speak to ourselves and to strive for a more positive and supportive inner dialogue. By practicing positive self-talk, we can improve our mental well-being and build a healthier relationship with ourselves. So next time you catch yourself talking to yourself, remember that it's a common phenomenon and an opportunity to be your own best friend. Self-talk can be broadly categorized into two types, positive and negative. Positive self-talk is like having a supportive friend cheering you on. It's encouraging, uplifting, and helps build confidence. For example, telling yourself, "I can do this" before a difficult task is a form of positive self-talk. It can boost your self-belief and increase your chances of success. On the other hand, negative self-talk is like a constant inner critic, putting you down and undermining your efforts. It can be incredibly damaging to our self-esteem and overall well-being. Imagine this. You're about to give a presentation at work. The room is filled with your colleagues and the pressure is on. Your heart is racing and your palms are sweaty. You can feel the adrenaline coursing through your veins. What's going through your mind? If you're engaging in positive self-talk, you might be thinking, "I've prepared well for this. I know my material inside and out. I can do a great job. I have practiced, and I'm ready to share my knowledge with my colleagues." This type of self-talk can help calm your nerves and boost your confidence. It allows you to focus on your strengths and the effort you've put into preparing. However, if you're prone to negative self-talk, your thoughts might be more along the lines of, "I'm gonna mess this up. What if I forget what I need to say? Everyone will think I'm incompetent. They'll see right through me and realize I don't know what I'm talking about." This type of self-talk can sabotage your performance and leave you feeling defeated. It can create a self-fulfilling prophecy where your fears become reality. But there's hope. By practicing mindfulness and becoming aware of your inner dialogue, you can start to shift your thoughts from negative to positive. Journaling can be a powerful tool to help you identify patterns in your thinking and reframe your thoughts in a more positive light. Seeking support from a therapist or joining a support group can also provide you with strategies to combat negative self-talk. Research has shown that people who engage in more positive self-talk tend to be happier, healthier, and more successful in life. They are better equipped to handle stress and are more resilient in the face of challenges. So, the next time you find yourself in a high-pressure situation, take a moment to check in with your thoughts. Are they helping you or hindering you? Remember, you have the power to change your inner dialogue. With practice and persistence, you can turn your everyday thoughts into a source of strength and positivity. Embrace the journey of transforming your inner criticisms into affirmations that uplift and empower you. Your mind is a powerful tool. Use it to your advantage. Our thoughts have a powerful impact on our emotions and behaviors. Negative self-talk can contribute to anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem. For example, if you constantly tell yourself you're not good enough, you're more likely to experience feelings of inadequacy and worthlessness. On the other hand, positive self-talk can help reduce stress, improve mood, and enhance overall well-being. By challenging negative thoughts and replacing them with more positive ones, we can improve our mental health and live happier, more fulfilling lives. Section 5. Transforming negative self-talk. Practical tips for a healthier mind. In this section, we will explore practical strategies to help you transform your negative self-talk into a more positive and supportive inner dialogue. The good news is that we can learn to change our self-talk. It might seem challenging at first, but with consistent effort and the right techniques, you can make a significant difference in how you perceive yourself and your abilities. It takes effort and practice, but it's possible to shift from a negative inner critic to a more supportive and encouraging inner voice. This shift can lead to improved mental health, greater self-esteem, and a more positive outlook on life. One effective technique is to identify and challenge negative thoughts. Start by paying attention to your inner dialogue and recognizing when you are being overly critical or negative. When you catch yourself thinking something negative, ask yourself, is this thought really true? Often we find that our negative thoughts are based on assumptions or misconceptions rather than facts. What evidence do I have to support this thought? By examining the evidence, you can often see that your negative thoughts are not as valid as they seem. This process helps you to develop a more balanced and realistic perspective. Another helpful strategy is to reframe negative thoughts in a more positive light. This doesn't mean ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect, but rather finding a more constructive way to view challenges. For example, instead of thinking I'm going to fail this test, try telling yourself, I'm going to do my best and see what happens. This shift in perspective can reduce anxiety and help you approach situations with a more positive and proactive mindset. Additionally, practicing mindfulness and engaging in activities that bring you joy can help reinforce positive self-talk. When you focus on the present moment and do things that make you happy, it becomes easier to maintain a positive outlook. Surrounding yourself with supportive people who encourage and uplift you can also make a big difference. Positive social interactions can help counteract negative self-talk and provide a sense of belonging and support. Finally, setting realistic goals and celebrating your achievements, no matter how small, can boost your confidence and reinforce positive self-talk. Remember, progress is progress, and every step forward is worth acknowledging. By incorporating these strategies into your daily routine, you can gradually transform your negative self-talk and cultivate a healthier, more positive mindset. It takes time and practice, but the benefits to your mental well-being are well worth the effort. Section 6. The power of positive self-talk. Building confidence and resilience. Positive self-talk is not about being unrealistic or denying challenges. It's about approaching situations with a more optimistic and constructive mindset. When you engage in positive self-talk, you're more likely to set realistic goals, persevere through challenges, bounce back from setbacks, and believe in your ability to succeed. Positive self-talk can help you build confidence, increase your resilience, and achieve your goals. Section 7. Self-talk in different cultures, a global perspective. It's fascinating to note that the way people engage in self-talk can vary across cultures. In some cultures, talking to oneself out loud is more socially acceptable than in others. For example, in some Asian cultures, self-talk is often seen as a sign of intelligence and thoughtfulness. However, in many Western cultures, talking to oneself in public can be perceived as odd or even a sign of mental instability. Despite these cultural differences, the underlying principles of self-talk remain the same. Our thoughts influence our emotions and behaviors, regardless of where we come from. Section 8. Self-talk and children. Nurturing a positive inner voice from a young age. Children also engage in self-talk, and it plays a crucial role in their development. As parents, caregivers, and educators, we can help children develop positive self-talk habits. We can do this by modeling positive self-talk ourselves, encouraging children to identify their strengths and accomplishments, and helping them reframe negative thoughts in a more positive light. By nurturing a positive inner voice from a young age, we can help children develop the resilience and self-belief they need to thrive. Section 9. Listening to ourselves. The importance of mindful self-talk. Self-talk is a constant companion throughout our lives. It's important to be mindful of the messages we're sending ourselves. Are we being supportive and encouraging, or are we putting ourselves down and undermining our efforts? By paying attention to our self-talk and making a conscious effort to challenge negative thoughts and cultivate more positive ones, we can improve our mental health, boost our confidence, and live more fulfilling lives. Remember, our thoughts have power. Let's choose to use that power for good.